Well, g'day people. What's the connection between a burnt-out motorbike, e-bike charging, and electric vehicle charging? Well, really nothing much, except that they were all in close proximity to each other. Uh, yeah, I just happened to be riding around on the weekends and came across these three things and thought I'd kind of string them together. So we're at the RAC Arena in Perth, and I was trying to ride around the back of it and discovered that the path around the back was closed. And I bumped into this. I was like, what the heck is this thing? Never seen it before or never noticed it before. Stopped and had a look. And it turns out the RAC has launched this smart bike hub because that's what their members want. And obviously RAC sponsor this arena, so I guess it's not too hard for them to stick one out the front. And it's right next to one of the major bike routes into the city. And the idea is you get this app, I don't know, you sign up, and that green thing kind of locks the frame in. And if you bring your own cable, you can charge your bike. It's not much use if you've got an e-bike, which has a great big transformer on the end of the cable. It's a bit of a thing to lug around. But anyway, the idea is if you're riding into the city, you've got somewhere where you can lock your bike up and charge it for the day. Now, if I had a $10,000 e-bike, would I really want to risk parking it there for the whole day while I went to the office? I'm thinking no. To my way of thinking, they either should have put on a full-on cage with swipe card entry and CCTV and all that kind of stuff, or put it next to a cafe where you could go, sit down, have a cup of coffee, let your bike charge up a bit, keep an eye on it, and finish your coffee and keep on going. It doesn't need to be there for 8 hours necessarily. But anyway, they've gone with that model. We'll see if it's successful or not. But going by the lack of surveillance and security there, I wonder how well it's going to go. Anyway, I thought I'd ride around to the RAC building just to have a look because it's so close and happened across this burnt out motorbike on the path. And what I found interesting about that is that day, West Cycle were asking, is anyone seeing people riding motorbikes on the shared paths? Because last year or this year, someone was killed when they were hit by a out of control motorcyclist, I think, on a shared path, which is bad and they shouldn't have been there. And yeah, people should not be screaming up and down shared paths on motorbikes. But anyway, I went round the corner, and at the back of the RAC building, they've put in a new substation and all the rest of it to support electric vehicle charging. And every time I ride past on the weekends, there seems to be someone here charging up their electric car. So I guess the interesting part here is that the RAC, the Royal Automobile Club, is into provisioning infrastructure now for both electric vehicles and electric bikes, which is good, I guess. Interesting to see a car organisation really getting into e-bikes and e-scooters and that kind of stuff and supporting them. I guess they think, well, obviously, their user base, their population, their members are like the rest of us. They own a car and they own a bike, and they want to be able to use both, with what do you call it, equal opportunity. So yeah, this is what people are asking for. And I guess the other thing is the more people that get on e-bikes and e-scooters, it lessens the impact on congestion, which makes drivers happier as well. So that's a winner. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in WA with the RAC, whether they keep pushing this thing and how far they go with it. And that's all for now.